Just for a second, just think of how many decisions every day you make based purely on emotions you want to feel for the next 5 to 10 minutes, right? You jack off, you eat junk food, you skip work, you skip gym, you don't pray. You do all these things. Why? Because you want to feel something for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and you don't want to focus on feeling something like 1 hour after. You don't also want to focus on feeling the pain that comes in that hour to feel proud. So, for example, if I'm going to the gym and I do 1 hour workout, I'm going to be proud. But I don't want to feel the pain. So now I try to run away from proud and pain both. And then I look for something that I can get right now, which is happiness, because that's easily achievable. All I need to do is do what I really like. It doesn't have to be right or wrong. It doesn't. You can just do whatever you want. You can eat junk food. Is it right? No. But do you still do it? Yeah. And you feel happy. That is something that a lot of people do. And now I'm going to give you a story about you guys, you individuals, and I don't need to be in your life to know this. Especially for a lot of men, this is jacking off. And this is a big problem, right? So when you jack off, right, the thing you're trying to feel is pleasure, happiness, satisfaction, all those things. But you, like I said, you can get that in the next 5 minutes. You're just sitting there every single day and thinking that you're going to do the work. You try to convince yourself you're going to do the work. When it comes time to do the work, you might do 15 minutes, you might. And then like every single day you do the same exact thing. You go on your bed, you say, okay, I'm just going to watch reels for 15 minutes, and then I'll go back to work. 15 minutes turns into an hour turns into watching a movie. You see some good-looking girl in the movie, and then you decide, okay, well, I'm going to go jack off. And then 4 hours have gone by, you've just done nothing, and then you eat dinner and you sleep late. Really? Now, this story applies to, I think, every single man out there. And yeah, it is hard to escape from jerking off, from lust, from all those other things. But if you focus on feeling emotions that are, one, something that makes you grow, and two, something that is gonna come after effort. So, like, I was giving an example of pain and proud. Pain is gonna make you grow. It's gonna make you grow. Like in the gym, I don't want to lift weights all the time, but it's gonna help me grow. Yeah, so then I go and do it. And then will I feel proud after finishing my whole session instead of just doing 15 minutes? What if I do 1.5 hours? What if I do 2 hours? What if I do 1 hour? What if my session time is 1 hour and I finish it? I'm gonna feel proud. So you need to focus on those kind of emotions more than the temporary emotions. And there's gonna be times where you cannot focus on emotions, where emotion shouldn't have any power over the decisions you make. Sometimes you just have to go through it, saying, I don't care about happiness, I don't care about this, I don't care about that. The task is there. I said that there's a task. My word is my will, and I will do whatever it takes to keep it. And then you finish the task. That focus that you have on those kind of emotions, on those kind of goals, that is what's going to make you grow. And by the way, having temporary happiness isn't wrong, right? So if you're hanging out with your friends for half an hour with your boys and you're just, you guys are doing your shit like every other guy does, who cares? It's okay to do it. But then there's certain things that you do not do, that you have to avoid, that you have to replace. And you have to do all these things so that you grow into somebody you want to be. And it's okay, you're going to fail. It's not going to happen in a week. It's not going to happen in a month. It might take 2 months. It might take 3 months. It might take 4 months. It might take a year. For some people who just get it easy, it might take a month. Yeah, sure. For some people who work really hard, it might take a month. But for the most of you, it's going to take 2 to 3 months to just change. And that's okay. The one tip I can give you people is focus on God. Honestly, not even a tip, this is the solution. Focus on God. What would He want? How would He feel if I did this thing? Let's ask Him for strength so that I can do what He would want me to do. You do that, and it's going to be easier to make the right decisions. And when you make the right decision, that leads to growth, and growth leads to you have some momentum, and you just have so many goals going in an upward spiral, and you shatter all of those goals, and then you have a reward, and then you look for more, and then you conquer more goals. So you keep growing, but having God by your side is the key. You can do it without Him, right? And that's one of the things you really need to focus on is what would He want to feel? What would He feel if I did this? His emotions matter a lot more. So I hope that helps. And yeah, it's a problem and it will go away. It will take effort. But you promise yourself that you want to make Him feel happy and you want to make yourself feel proud. That was good, see? It was not fucking hard.